This tutorial will introduce you to the browser widget in Visualizer. Browser widgets enable designers to build mobile applications where users can view HTML content from within the context of the application. This comes in handy when there is a need to leverage existing HTML-based designs and assets and reduce the time to market of the application. It can also be used to display static rich text designed in HTML. For this tutorial, let us try creating a simple bank application with a login screen and an account summary as the home screen. Building a graphical representation of the expense report form from scratch will take a bit of effort. For this tutorial, I have already designed a column chart using HTML and hosted it remotely. The expense report details to be displayed is fetched from the backend systems and fed into the column chart. Let us see how we can leverage this chart design in our mobile application using the browser widget. I will use the existing Visualizer project where some of the visual designs are prepared in advance. I will first drag a browser widget onto the canvas. On glancing through the properties of the browser, I see a master data property available for configuration. On clicking it, I see two options. One can either embed static HTML content or provide the URL of web content to be displayed. I will select the URL option and put in the URL of the remotely hosted web page where I have designed the chart in HTML. I will select the get method option as we are only looking at retrieving the expense report details into the mobile application. Let me quickly run the Visualizer application preview. On providing the login credentials, I am directed to the account summary screen where I see the column chart with the expense report details displayed as expected. While configuring the browser widget, we also noticed an option to embed static HTML content. This feature can be leveraged especially when there is a need to showcase content in rich text format. For example, static help pages, terms and conditions, or even policy-related content. I will use this functionality of the browser widget to display the terms and conditions in the bank application. For this, I will drag and drop a browser widget onto the respective container. In the master data properties, I will embed the static HTML content which has the terms and conditions formatted in rich text. I also see an option to configure detection of phone numbers in HTML content and also a parameter to allow zoom in and out of the pages. I shall switch the zoom parameter on. I have also created an animation to make the terms and conditions visible on selecting the appropriate choice from the hamburger menu. Let us run the Visualizer application preview again. I see the expense report charts getting loaded on the account summary page. On selecting the terms and conditions, I am able to view the content in HTML. I am also able to zoom in or out as required. The static pages which are embedded through this mechanism gets packaged along with the mobile application during build. This can be effectively used by developers to provide mobile application users access to content even when offline. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. We hope this tutorial will help you leverage the browser widget while building mobile applications.